You work 40, 50, sometimes 60 hours a week, and somehow by the 15th of every month, you're checking your bank account like it's a horror movie. Here's the painful truth nobody wants to say out loud. You're not broke because you don't make enough money. You're broke because you're bleeding cash in ways you can't even see. Everyone tells you to budget, save more, work harder. That's garbage advice. I'm going to show you why budgeting is keeping you poor and the 5 money traps that are stealing your future right now. No theory, no feel-good BS, just the system that actually works. 3 years ago, I was 2 months behind on rent, sleeping on a friend's couch, and had $847 in total debt collections. Today, I'm going to walk you through the exact 5 things I did to go from financial chaos to actually having money left over at the end of the month. This isn't get rich quick. This is get stable fast. There are 5 traps keeping you broke. I'm going to expose each one, show you exactly how it's draining you, and give you the specific action to break free today. By the end of this video, you'll have a system, not motivation, a system. And in exactly 8 minutes, I'm going to tell you the one mistake that undoes everything, the trap that catches 90% of people who try to fix their money, so pay attention. Trap 1, the invisible expenses. Let me tell you about Marcus. 28 years old, makes $45,000 a year. Not rich, but not broke either, right? Wrong. Marcus is losing $340 every single month, and he has no idea where it's going. Netflix, Spotify, that gym membership he used twice in January, Audible, a gaming subscription, cloud storage, that free trial he forgot to cancel 3 months ago. Here's what nobody tells you about being broke. It's not the rent that kills you. It's the $8.99 charges you don't even remember signing up for. Death by 1,000 subscriptions. Marcus thought he was bad with money. He wasn't. He just couldn't see where the money was going. The average person has 7 subscription services they're not actively using. That's $200 to $400 vanishing every month. Here's what you do right now. Not tomorrow, now. Open your banking app, go back through the last 30 days. Write down every single recurring charge. Every single one. Then ask yourself, did I use this in the last 2 weeks? Yes or no? Not might I use it, not I should use it. Did you actually use it? Cancel everything that's a no. Today, you'll find $150 to $300 instantly. That's your first win. But here's the problem. Finding the money is only step 1, because there's a second trap that makes you spend that money immediately. Trap 2, the paycheck reset button. You know what broke people do the moment they get paid? They treat themselves. I've been good all week. I deserve this. Sound familiar? This is called lifestyle inflation, but I call it the paycheck reset button. Every time money hits your account, you unconsciously hit reset on your discipline. Meet Sarah. She makes decent money, $52,000 a year, gets paid every 2 weeks, and every single payday Friday, she goes to Target just for shampoo and walks out $80 lighter. That's $2,080 a year on impulse purchases she doesn't need. But here's the real trap. By day 12, she's broke again, eating ramen, stressed about gas money, counting days until next Friday, and the cycle repeats forever. Here's the rule that changed everything for me. Money that hits your account is not spending money. It's already spent. The moment you get paid, that morning, you move the money. Not when you feel like it, not later today, immediately. 30% to a separate savings account you don't touch. Even if it's $200, even if it feels impossible, you do it first. Then you pay your bills. Rent, utilities, debt, gone. What's left? That's your spending money. That number. That's it. When Sarah started doing this, her fun money dropped from $800 to $340 per paycheck. She thought she'd hate it, but you know what happened? She stopped being stressed because she knew exactly what she could spend. No more surprises, no more day 12 panic. Now you've got the money visible and protected. But there's a third trap that's even more dangerous, and most people don't realize they're in it until it's too late. Trap 3, the debt hamster wheel. Let me tell you about the worst financial advice ever invented. Just pay the minimum. You think you're managing it. You're making the payments. You're responsible. But here's what's really happening. Of that $85, maybe $15 to $20 is actually touching your debt. The rest, pure interest. You're paying the bank to stay broke. James has 3 credit cards. Total debt, $8,400. He pays the minimum on all 3 every month, $240 total. He thinks he's handling it. At this rate, it'll take him 11 years to pay it off, and he'll pay $6,300 in interest alone. He'll pay $14,700 to clear $8,400 in debt. James isn't broke because he's irresponsible. He's broke because he's trapped in a system designed to keep him paying forever. Here's the strategy that actually works: the debt avalanche. You're gonna hate it for 2 weeks, then you're gonna thank me. List all your debts. Find the smallest one. Not the highest interest rate, the smallest total balance. Every extra dollar you have goes to that one card. The other cards, minimum payment only. Every extra dollar. Overtime pay? Extra debt. Tax refund? Extra debt. Found $20 in your coat? Debt. The moment that card hits 0, you take that payment amount plus what you were paying on card 1 and you attack card 2. This is how you break the cycle. Not in 11 years, in 18 to 24 months, one card at a time. Small wins that compound. Now you're building momentum, but here's where most people fail, because there's a psychological trap that ruins everything I just taught you. Trap 4, the lifestyle creep. You want to know the real reason people stay broke? They get more money and immediately spend more money. You get a raise, finally, $10,000 more a year. You should be winning, right? But somehow, 6 months later, you're still broke. How? Jennifer got promoted, $8,000 raise. She was so excited. She moved to a nicer apartment. I can afford it now. Got a newer car. I deserve this. Started eating out more. I'm making good money. Her expenses went up $700 a month. Her take-home after taxes, $500 more a month. She's now worse off than before the promotion. She makes more money than ever and feels broker than ever. Because lifestyle creep is invisible. It happens one small upgrade at a time. Here's the rule that protects you. For every dollar you earn more, you save 50 cents and spend 50 cents. You got a $10,000 raise? Congratulations. $5,000 goes to automatic savings or debt payoff. The other $5,000, now you can upgrade your life. This way you actually build wealth while also improving your quality of life. You're not suffering, you're not living like a monk, but you're also not staying on the hamster wheel forever. Jennifer started doing this with her next raise. A year later, she has $6,800 in savings for the first time in her adult life, and she's still living better than she was 3 years ago. Okay, you're avoiding the traps. You've got the system. But now I'm going to tell you about the one mistake that destroys everything I just taught you, and it's the trap that almost got me. Trap 5, the emergency eraser. You do everything right. You cancel the subscriptions, you automate your savings, you attack your debt, and then your car breaks down. $1,200 to fix it. And just like that, you're back to 0. This is the emergency eraser, and it's why most people give up. You think, what's the point? Every time I get ahead, life knocks me back down. So you stop trying. You go back to surviving paycheck to paycheck because why bother? David saved $900. His dog got sick. $850 vet bill. He saved $1,100. His laptop died. $800 replacement. He saved $1,300. His daughter needed emergency dental work. $950. After 3 years, he gave up. Saving doesn't work for people like me. But David wasn't wrong to save. He was just saving wrong. Here's what nobody tells you. You need 2 emergency funds, not 1. 2. Fund 1, your Life Happens Fund. This is $1,000. That's it. This covers the car repair, the vet bill, the laptop, the stuff that will happen. This fund gets used. That's what it's for. And every time you use it, your only job is to refill it back to $1,000 as fast as possible. This is your shock absorber. Fund 2 is your real emergency fund. This is for I lost my job, or I got in an accident, or I need to leave this situation now. You're aiming for 3 to 6 months of expenses. This account is sacred. You don't touch it unless it's life-changing. When David learned this system, everything changed. His transmission died 4 months later, $980 repair. He used his life happens fund. It hurt, but his real emergency fund's still growing. He didn't lose hope, he just refilled the buffer and kept going. A year later, David has $4,200 in his real emergency fund. He's had 3 emergencies that year, and he's still ahead because he finally had a system that could take the punches. Now, I know what you're thinking. This sounds great, but I literally have no extra money at all. How am I supposed to do this? Here's the brutal truth. If you truly have zero margin, not $1, then you don't have a budgeting problem. You have an income problem. And that's a different video. But for 90% of you watching this, you do have margin. It's just invisible. It's in the subscriptions, the impulse purchases, the I deserve this moments, the $200 to $400 you didn't even know you were spending. That money exists. You just have to force yourself to see it and then protect it like your life depends on it, because it does. Let's recap fast. Kill the invisible expenses, automate the moment you get paid, attack the smallest debt first, protect your raises, build 2 emergency funds. Your action for today? Open your banking app and find 1 subscription to cancel. Just 1. That's your first step out. Next week, I'm breaking down the 5 signs you're addicted to something and how to know when it's time to walk away. Make sure you're subscribed. See you next time.